All right. I think we can kind of just jump right into it.
All right, let's go.
Dibiase, welcome to the podcast.
Man, thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, thank you for coming through, gracing us with the set.
Yeah, this good energy, man.
Yeah.
I've been needing that lately, man. Rough times.
We don't have to get into it, but if
Yeah.
cool. All right, Ras.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to see the community rally around it. Yeah.
So, this is medicine for me right now. So it's good to get out.
I'm sure a lot of other people feel the same way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe we could. How do you like to introduce yourself to people that have never heard you, never heard your music?
Just how I describe the sound and all that.
Yeah, I guess, and maybe we could start there and kind of your place in the community and.
Yeah, I'm like a grandfather. I feel like now in the beat scene. Been doing it since '95. Started out rhyming. Needed beats, so I started making beats. And then say around '05, that's when I started focusing more on beats and going full time with beats and doing beat battles around, catching Greyhound buses, Amtraks to San Fran. Just entering various beat battles.
Wow.
Red Bull beat battles. And I was kind of going through that lane at first. And then I was putting out beat tapes like with CDs and cassettes at the time in the early 90s. But once the beat movement started around Sketchbook, that's when cats was putting together beat sets and doing the stuff you see now. And say around '08, that's when people started traveling off of the '07, '08. People were going to overseas doing beat sets, and that made me like open my eyes like, damn, I need to get my stuff together and just honed on my craft more, watching Ras G, Flying Lotus, all them cats, Gaslamp, all of them was touring and all that.
Right.
And then say around 2010, got a booking agent and started touring and put out an album on Alpha Pup and just continued on putting out stuff. Yeah, low end. And they say I'm like like an elder in the beat community. You could tell by the gray hairs, but
does that trip you out ever? Kind of like just how fast it's all gone by and
it went by in a blur. So it's like, as an elder, you gotta kind of embrace the younger generation, and mentor some of them, and just give them a good example and be supportive. And when I was a young cat, I wasn't the OGs. They wouldn't share a lot of knowledge with a lot of the younger guys. And
really?
You have to figure it out on your own and pretty much trial and error. So, I'm not as rough as the OGs that I came under.
People describe you being the exact opposite.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I try to be mellow and approachable and, I'll tell the truth as well. But, like I used to coach basketball, so it's ways to coaching kids. You gotta tell them something good before you give them a hard criticism to boost the confidence, and then you hit them with the thing they need to work on.
Right.
So I try to have that approach with when I'm giving advice to a lot of younger cats.
Right.
Just trying to find a way.
Yeah.
So
it sounds like what you're describing is the culture has shifted.
Yeah.
From kind of your seniors
Yeah.
to the younger generation now.
Yeah.
Things feel more open. There's a lot more knowledge sharing is kind of the default.
Yeah, it's like a lot of kids are making a lot of stuff younger now.
Yeah.
Like they, some of them like 11-year-olds.
Right.
11-year-olds are making some crazy stuff now. So it's like they're just getting younger and younger. Like I'm already teaching my daughter.
That's right.
She's
That's what I
4
heard.
and she's already making drum patterns. So I'm saying they just getting younger and younger. So it's like
Yeah.
They
And now
did-
they've all got YouTube now to grow up with.
They the next leaders, pretty much. So, you know, I'm just, you know, trying to hang in there with,
Yeah.
do what I do
Yeah.
and not be the dinosaur on the block. But, you know, when you constantly learning stuff, you evolve as well at the same time. So,
Right. Learn
can't
from
really-
the younger generation.
yeah, you
Yeah.
know, learning from them, some of the elders, and
Right.
combine it. And then, yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty much.
So, would you be able to give a kind of a quick chronology of kind of this scene, this community that you've been a part of, and some of the maybe the chapters or the eras?
Wow, okay. So some of it wasn't beat scene stuff. Prior to the beat scene stuff, it was this club called Unity. That's where
Where was
Like-
that?
it was in various spots, but it was located on downtown
Okay.
at this restaurant, the Hacienda. And they would have like various like artists performing, like Nas, Gangstar, Wu-Tang.
Whoa.
But like a lot of my dancer friends, some of them are here tonight.
Right.
There'd be so many dancers there in a circle, just making. It's like different dance crews. They would go and battle up in there, and I'd just be watching the dancers most of the night, and then I forget about the headline performance. That was like a bonus. But just watching the dancers kind of had me thinking like, man, I want to make beats where good enough where cats would dance to it at some point. So
Make you move.
yeah, so
Right.
that kind of got me into production too. Just
Yeah.
going to Unity, and that
Right.
was like '93,
Whoa.
and it was earlier than that, but that was like
The earliest you can remember being
going to
Yeah.
clubs. I
Right.
was in 11th grade at the time.
Pre-internet.
Yeah. Then it was Good Life,
Right.
the Good Life Project Blowed.
Okay.
But Good Life was like an open mic,
Mm.
and I would hear a lot of original production there. Cats was making beat tapes
Right.
and selling them
On,
outside
like,
of Good Life.
MPCs.
Yeah, but they was selling it on cassette tapes.
Right.
So I was buying my first instrumental albums out there.
Right.
This is like '93 as well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the LA Underground, Freestyle Fellowship, the Knots, a lot of stuff like that. But I would hear a lot of original production there. Sometimes they had the in-house producers playing beats for the people to rhyme to. But it was like a lot of original stuff you wouldn't hear on the radio.
Right.
So I was like, that made me curious.
Real music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like pretty much the predecessors to like the beat scene stuff.
Wow.
And then say around '99, Daddy Kev, same guy that started Low End, he was doing this night called Concrete Jungle. It was like a drum and bass night.
Wow.
And they would play drum and bass instrumentals. And then they would have cats like Micah 9 freestyling. Kind of the same format as Low End.
Yeah.
Instead of like a No Can Do rhyming, they would have Micah 9 rhyming
Wow.
over like drum and bass beats. I think one time I seen Most Def up in there one night. Yeah, so
Over
it was
drum
like,
and bass.
yeah, so
Wow.
it was like drum and bass instrumentals. So that was like performing instrumentals too.
Right.
And then say around
It's like early '90s. It was all that.
that was '99 for
Okay.
that. With Good Life and Project Blowed, that was early '90s, '92, all the way till 2008. Then I say around 2005, that's when I started seeing they were having beat battles and
Yeah.
stuff around 2000.
Yeah.
2005, they would have beat battles. You have to make your beats on the spot. You bring your drum machine in.
Was that a new thing at the time?
That was the first time I saw that.
Yeah.
But that was like, it only lasted for 5 months.
Uh-huh.
So like, they'll have 2 rooms, and then we'll be the producers be in the back making the beats, and then they'll have some cats performing. Then at the end of the night, everybody would come back and hear what all the producers made on their drum machines. Like in 2 hours time, and then they'll pick a winner, and
Right.
that lasted for 5 months, and then they stopped doing it, and then that's when I started going to Sketchbook. Then Sketchbook was pretty much the first thing, kind of with like Flying Lotus, and all. That's when I first met Flying Lotus, and
Got it.
Ras G, I already knew him from Project Blowed in high school. We went to high school together.
Oh wow.
And then, it was just a lot of cats. They were bringing their equipment there, and they were just playing their beats like how they doing nowadays. That was 2005, but it wasn't crowded. It was like maybe 30 people in the building, but the vibe was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I would bring a boombox, and everybody would play like whatever they made that week in the boombox. And it would be cats like Exile, Georgia, and Mudro. Numerous people. Just Mike Gow. I don't know if Toki went, but Toki would go to Project Blowed in the beat battles. No Such Thing, he would go. Right. So it was like they would enter a lot
Low End Theory, All Stars.
Yeah, this is before prior to Low End, but they was getting in beat battles though.
Got it.
So it was like
the Cyphers.
Yeah.
Team Supreme.
Right. So around 2007, that's when started going to Low End, and then
wow,
the rest is history.
Seems like it's been long. It was longer ago than that. 2007 seems. I guess that's been 12 years ago now.
It might have been 2006. I was late, kind of late. I wasn't going like the first days of Low End.
Sure.
So I was just going to Sketchbook.
Mm-hmm.
But like I started going around 07.
Yeah.
But like once 08 got there, that's when it got crazy, man.
Right.
Our Future and all of them were going there. And
wow. Kind of worlds collide.
Yeah.
Right.
And, it's like pretty much after Ras G and Lotus went overseas, and when they came back, that's when shit started going.
Yeah.
Shit got crazy after that. So
I don't remember what year that was. It might have been 2000, maybe 13 or 14. I want to say.
Festival, huh?
No, I was gonna say probably my most memorable Low End experience was seeing Africa Bambaataa.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was there.
I ain't go to that one. That's crazy. Yeah, numerous people showed up, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Questlove, numerous people. So Erykah Badu, Tom.
This goes on.
Yeah.
So how do you feel looking at it now, where an era has ended, and it seems like we're in a bit of a transition in numerous ways? Would you say
I
that's
don't really think it ended. Like, long as, I feel like we still bringing that energy of Low End. Every time Fly Low go on tour, he's bringing that energy.
Yeah.
And everybody else, from Toki to No Such, everybody's still bringing that energy of Low End, the spirit of it.
Right.
So he's still keeping it alive. It's just not in one
house every
gathering
Wednesday. Yeah.
every Wednesday. But
right.
Anywhere we at, man.
Yeah.
I live in Sacramento now, but
oh, really?
It's like, although I don't get the same energy, but it's where the energy is where I'm at. So, but we pass the torch to like the younger generation.
Right.
It's like all these collectives, Beat Cinema, Codina, Records. It's a lot of them I'm missing out on.
For sure.
But I'm familiar with a lot of the lo-fi cats on the come up. Just
what are you excited about now? Like on the sonically, just is there anything that sticks out to you? Maybe in the sort of younger generation kids are doing. I know it's probably hard to pinpoint.
Yes.
Right.
I listen to a lot of kids on Spotify, some of them playlists and some of the shows. Like I was telling you, Flat Stanley, that was the kid from Codina. He got some stuff that's dope.
Okay.
Kazal Organism, he's a young cat.
Okay.
He's up here. Doc Him, I was telling you about. He's an OG, Doc Him, but he's like on some whole other stuff. Like genius.
Okay.
Peep his Boiler Room set out if you get a chance.
Got it.
But I listen to a lot of a lot of OGs in the
Yeah.
scene with a mixture of new cats.
Right.
Kaylin Ellis.
How do you discover new music, and kind of do you make an effort to taste break yourself, like get out of stuff that you normally listen to? And
Oh yeah. I listen to jazz sometimes.
yeah.
Bossa Nova
Mm.
sometimes. House music.
Mm. Do you dig
Broken beat.
Do you dig hard, or does the music find you?
It just finds me. But
Yeah.
my wife, she used to DJ,
Right.
so she has a lot of records.
Yeah.
and
You're
all
around
that
a lot
stuff.
of people.
So
Put you on to
I
stuff.
kind of stumbled on, thanks to her.
Okay.
She's knowledgeable on a lot of house stuff, and
Yeah.
so I was blessed on that. And then a lot of my friends, they work at record stores,
Mhm.
so they would, yeah, you should check this out,
Mhm.
this out. And so I was fortunate enough to,
Yeah.
know a lot of crate diggers. And
Yeah. You got the channels coming in, bringing
Yeah.
you music.
Yeah.
Right.
Then sometimes cats hit me up online, like,
Hmm.
peep me out, man. Sometimes I don't.
Twitter?
But yeah, sometimes they hit me on Twitter. And
Right.
they come with a clever approach or something, or sometimes they might be overconfident. And I'm like, okay, let me see what he's talking about.
Mm.
If I resonate with it, it's like, man, okay.
Interesting.
Some cats I even collabed with back
Yeah.
in the day that was like, it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, I'll be
Right.
finding people early. Like
Yeah.
John Wayne hit me up like that back in the day on MySpace.
Wow.
Like he was trying to buy some beats.
Huh.
I was like, let me check you out. And then I didn't sell him the beats. I was like, I hear potential. We just started building from there. And
Yeah.
it's like, you see where he's at now.
Right. Do you have any advice for the younger generation? I know it's hard to generalize, but has there been any sort of themes that you feel has been coming up whenever you speak to younger cats, and whenever they come to you for wisdom? Is there anything that has been a theme where?
I see some younger cats get frustrated with, they want things to happen quickly.
Patience.
Sometimes you need a lot of patience. Sometimes it might be quick for some people. It might be a long road sometime. Like it took, say, 05 till like, say 2008 for me to like really start even traveling off of music. And just, so it's like, that was patience right there. So it's like, everything is gonna be there. You can't compare yourself to one person's blueprint. It's like, you just gotta be patient. Would you create this music for free, or if nobody was paying attention?
Right.
It's like, I know I would be making music if
One way or
nobody
another.
was,
Right.
like if I was in the garage when I first started making beats, like
Yeah.
I would still do it. But yeah, it's stressful though once
Yeah.
you start adding all this into the mix and
Right.
touring and all that stuff, and
Yeah. Social.
record labels.
Yeah. Is there I guess more specifically for the beat scene and beat makers, what do you feel like the community is doing really well, and what's one thing that you feel like maybe you would change, or you feel like could be better?
Man, I feel like I'm out the loop since I moved to Sacramento, man.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like still learning like some of the new collectives. But from what I see, it's cool, but I think it should be some more all ages though, because a lot of these cats is younger and they can't even get in the functions or perform or nothing. Like my nephew, he's one of them cats. He's like
Low key?
19. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like he gets on shows sometimes. Like he did a low end theory before, but it was like we had to get there super early and all kind of extra stuff. So
Yeah.
it's like tons of other cats that's like younger than him.
Right.
They get discouraged because of that, and they just in their room and don't have an outlet to play their beats like that. So
Gotcha.
But the thing I used to do was bring a boombox with me. So before there was beat sets, I was just having my random beats on a CD and just setting up shop outside the venues or
Okay.
the smoke patios, and
Yeah.
people would
Wherever.
inquire, what's that you playing?
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, the CD I'm selling. And
Yeah.
it wasn't like a forced thing. It was
Yeah.
like a natural.
Organic kind of process.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I think
Cool.
cats should take an organic approach.
Yeah. All right. Well, kind of want to wrap this with like a few rapid fire,
Okay.
under 30-second answers.
Okay.
Tell us about these vinyls right here. What are we looking at?
Oh man, bonus levels,
Uh-huh.
8-bit. It's a lot of my 8-bit sounding stuff.
Tetris stuff and
It's a mixture of boom bap, some footwork, a little bit of house, boom bap. And
Yeah.
It's,
okay.
It's my newest baby right here.
Are those all bonus levels?
Yeah, these
Okay,
are all bonus
cool.
levels. Yeah.
Next one is I've been asked to ask you when's Nas going to put out a record?
Oh, Nas, my wife, Nas.
Yes.
Oh man. Well, I think we
Seems like
might
the
do
people
the
want
house.
it.
I think we're gonna do a house project. She's pretty crazy on production. Like she be knocking out the house drum patterns like in seconds.
Wow.
But she just be so busy putting together like a lot of, like she runs this label and
Right.
doing
Managing,
the artwork and
right.
everything.
Right.
But I'm on her, and she sings too, so I'm gonna try to get her to sing on
Okay.
it too. So
Cool. I like what you said. I think a lot of people will too, because it seems like people. What I've been hearing is people want those house beats.
oh
People
man,
want that next Nas Rockwell
yeah,
record. So
yeah, man, I'm on her case. Just
Cool.
if she got time.
yeah,
But
sweet.
yeah, man.
All right. Well, I guess last question is like anything you want to plug as far as like something you got coming up, any projects coming out, or any shows or tours, anything like that.
Well, trying to plan a tour for this album and some workshops, some production workshops. I've been doing more workshops and stuff,
Okay.
making the transition into
Teaching.
teaching
Wow.
classes. So I can't be 50 years old in the club, man. I'd rather
You
be
totally
at,
can't.
at a university or something during the daytime and then
Right.
go to sleep at a reasonable hour. But you know, occasional shows here and there.
Okay.
But yeah.
Cool. All right. Dibiase.
Word.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
It's been an
man.
honor. Yeah. And hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Cool. Thank
Uh-huh.
you so much.
Yeah.